The Dallas Wings are buckling down with their team. Today I spoke with President Greg Bibb, General Manager Kurt Miller, and as well as his Assistant General Manager and Jasmine Thomas. I asked each of them direct questions about the way that this program or this franchise was going to move. I want y'all to take a listen to this, and the reason why I bring all of that up is because the Wings are moving forward in a direction where they're addressing their biggest priority and they're telling everyone, hey, by this year, 2026, we want to grab one of those big free agent whales, put her in Dallas. Now, to take it a step further, they were asked about potentially drafting Paige Beckers and what that would mean for their franchise. This is what they had to say regarding that.
I know none of you wants to have the number one overall pick in the draft, but there is this widely accepted speculation that you are going to take Paige Buckers. I know you can't say it now, but can you address the speculation that the automatic pick for the Dallas Wings next year will be Paige?
Yeah, obviously, we're really excited about having the number one pick. What an incredible opportunity, energized the phones, ticket sales, merchandise immediately that happened with that excitement. It's hard to put a true value on. So really excited about that opportunity. We know what number one picks, especially in recent years, have really meant to franchises around the league. And we talk a lot about in this league from a standpoint of building core threes and core fours, a part of your team that's really the staple. And you watch the teams that are in positions or are winning championships, that they really have a core unit that has played together and grown together and win together. And so the opportunity to add a number one pick to our roster and the vision that that person could become a part of a core three or core four is so exciting for us.
And what they had to say about regarding drafting Paige is that they want to build to their core four, or a core rather. So they're saying that if you have a trio of players or 3 or 4 players that you can build around, then you're already putting yourself ahead of most of the teams in this league. Now you already have, with Arike Ogunbowale and an impending Satou free agent, Satou Sabally is in free agency. They want to resign Satou, put her in pair with Paige, and there's your three right there. And then adding to the pieces around them is literally what they're in conjunction with doing. But this is what they had to say about all of those things. Let me know what y'all think. For Mr. Bibb, what are the immediate goals you're trying to see next season that you could say that this season was a success? For Coach Miller, what are the biggest priorities for the Wings this offseason? And then for Jasmine, what lessons have you learned from your playing career that you can implement into your new role?
Thanks for the question. From a basketball perspective, get back on track is probably the simplest way to say it. We had been building and getting better and made the semifinals in 2023, and then 2024 happened, and I don't want to rehash that, but we need to get back on track. And I think this is a reset, a little bit more than perhaps a rebuild when you look at some of the elements, but on the other hand, it's a fresh start. We have a new captain of the ship, a new leader in Kurt, who comes in with tremendous experience and a tremendous proven track record. And then we have unbelievable depth within his organization in Travis and Jasmine. And as we've been sitting here and I've listened to the questions and I've heard them speak, obviously I kind of knew this, but it even dawned on me more today. Like, there isn't a piece of the basketball business that we don't have covered with these three, whether it be someone who's won as a coach, someone who's won as a general manager, someone who's won as an elite player in the league, someone who's literally done every operational job within a basketball department from intern all the way now up to senior vice president. We have sitting to my right here in these three people. If that's not a great start to a foundation of a successful basketball enterprise, I'm not sure what would be. So I am excited for our future. I'm thrilled to have these three leading the way, and I'm confident we're going to get back on track to what we were building in the recent past.
I'll just build on that. Again, I'll echo a lot of what he says. build a competitive team immediately, partnering with a new head coach and aligning with the style and the type of player that they believe they can be successful with. But I'm bullish when you look around the league and the experience that we have in our executive squad now in the GM roles. I'm bullish that there's no team of executives that have more depth than we do now in the league. And that depth is also now we want to translate it into the coaching staff and ultimately the team. Depth is a big word for us that we are trying to acquire across the board in basketball operations. So really excited about putting together a strong foundation that not only our fan base, but everyone that watches the Dallas Wings know, hey, they have a solid foundation built. Their future is really bright, and there's a style of play, and now it becomes a destination location for free agents in the future, especially as we all look forward to that 2026 fishbowl of free agents. There's 2 veterans in the entire league right now that are under contract beyond the 25 season. So it is going to be really imperative that we are set for future success coming out of that 25 season, preparing for 26 and beyond.
And I would just say things from my playing career that transfer into being successful in this role. I would say collaboration, being good at working in teams and valuing that. That's like where I thrive, is working in team settings. So being able to work with this executive group of people while also collaborating with players to create an experience here and services here that make this a place that people want to play and enjoy playing. And then also I'd say communication. I'd say being able to kind of manage different people, that whether it's different experience level, different ways of life, different roles, being able to have them come together and be successful. Those are things that I think will help me be successful in this role.
What are your thoughts about all of these moves that the Dallas Wings are making?